Hola, buenas a todos. Vamos a continuar con la historia de The Witcher 3. Llegamos a la fortaleza del varón y vemos que está en llamas. Vamos a ver qué ha pasado. Bueno, vamos a entrar. Me ha ido a caballo, pero bueno, vamos corriendo. Tiene que ser arriba. Si es que vamos a ir por aquí, a subir. A ver qué ha pasado aquí. Voy a tomar una pócima mientras. Bueno, un pan, me comí un pan para recuperar vitalidad. Este tablón de anuncios se me ha renovado. A ver, ¿qué pasa aquí?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Bueno, vamos a intentarlo.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Salva al mozo de la cuadra. Este es el varón. Está muy loco el varón, eh. A ver, ¿por dónde entramos? ¿Aquí? No, por ahí no puedo entrar. Vamos a intentarlo. A ver, por detrás. ¿Esta puerta? ¿Puedo entrar? A ver si la puedo tirar abajo. No, me cago en la leche. Se va a quemar. ¿Este muro? A ver. No sé, me parece que no voy a poder salvarlo. El valor estaba por ahí pegándole a alguien. El valor este está muy loco. ¿Cómo tiro yo esto? ¿Cómo entro? Ah, una escalera. Ah, sube. ¿Dónde está? Oxígeno, jodido de oxígeno. ¿Dónde está el que tengo que salvar? ¿Está abajo? Los caballos están pues asustados. Normal. Me quedo sin oxígeno, tú. Venga, vámonos de aquí. ¿Por dónde salimos? Me quedo sin oxígeno. Bueno, pues ya estoy sin oxígeno. Voy a morir. Tú, muchacho. Bueno, me he muerto. A ver, cargar partida guardada. No sé ni cuándo he guardado por última vez. Bueno, hay un punto de control, no pasa nada. A ver dónde me deja. Esto me da rabia cada vez que cargo una partida que me salga esto.
Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Bueno, no sé muy bien cómo sacar al tío. Ya lo he encontrado, ya sé por dónde tengo que entrar, pero una vez que lo encuentro tiene que haber alguna salida escondida o algo para intentar sacarlo. Porque he hablado con él, pero se ha quedado quieto. Así no. Un tío que no quiere que lo salve, no lo puede salvarlo. Eso está claro. Venga, mi tío.
Anyone seen it?
Believe I saw him heading.
What?
Fuck.
Ain't that simple.
My brother's in the
Intentaré. Venga,
See
va.
what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Bueno, voy a subir por la escalera. Yo voy a señalar. A ver, no hace falta.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Corre, corre. Ay, no saltes, que me quedo sin vida. Ay.
Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
¿Me va a seguir o no? Tú, pero sígueme, Ay, qué tema de idiota. A ver.
Open the door!
Abrir. A ver si lo hemos hecho bien ahora. Salen los caballos.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Ay, idiota.
We need to talk.
Bueno, el otro salió. Supongo que sí, lo hemos salvado. Yo no lo he visto salir.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Bueno, me voy a fiar de él, de que no le pegara a su hija. Parece que lo ha dicho de forma convencida.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
A ver, sabías que habían huido.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
No sé. Yo creo que sí que huyeron. Bueno, vamos a ver. Huyeron.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Bueno, no vamos a decirle esto. En este momento no. A ver.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Bueno, vamos a apiadarnos un poquito. Que no sé si lo merece.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Vale, es lo que voy a intentar, pero...
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Venga, adelante.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Bueno.
A bit further. Follow me.
Ahora voy a hacer un pequeño guardado. Porque no sé cómo va a ser de difícil ese enemigo. Si lo voy a hacer bien, yo quiero intentar curarle la maldición, no matarlo.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Que no sé qué tengo que hacer para quitar la maldición.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look.
Joder, son más feas, ¿por qué? Pero yo no quiero matarlo.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
¿La coge en brazos?
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
No sé si tengo que hacer algo, si intenta atacarle el bicho o simplemente lo sigo y ya está. Qué misión más rara, por Dios. Bueno, todas las del balón son muy raras. Lo de la cabra, la princesita, la cabra se llamaba princesa, no sé. Ay. Ay, ¿ahora qué?
Hungry specters. Botulin's scent attracted me.
Do something!
Mierda, mierda. Ay. ¿Hay más? Venga, va. Ah, hay otra aquí.
Take me! It's writhing something fierce! I can't hold it! Calm it somehow!
Pues la calmo. ¿Qué quieres que haga yo?
Damn thing's gonna bite me!
A ver, ¿con esto? ¿Con Queen? No, con Queen no. Tiene que ser con Galaxia. Ah, vale, bien, bien. Uf,
Quiet now.
bueno, más, se me ha ocurrido hacer eso. Vale.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Deja que me vaya curando porque van a salir más enemigos seguro. Míralo.
You're coming.
No, el balón no va a hacer que. Mierda, mierda, que me ha escapado una. Para acá, ¿dónde está? Vale, ya está. Axia. Venga, va.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Bueno, a ver.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Qué fuerte. Claro, por eso ha dicho que trajeron una pala. No era para desenterrarlo, era para enterrarlo.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt The responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Pero ahora que voy a tener que pelear con él o... Bueno, vamos a ver qué hacemos. Que hay gente, ¿vale? Muchachos, dejaros de aquí. Qué cosa del bicho este. Bueno, voy a guardar, por si acaso. Soy un fanático del guardado, siempre estoy guardando. Y nada, vamos a ver. A ver qué pasa. Tengo Axia puesta. No sé si tendré que usarlo o simplemente tendré que esperar. Medianoche.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ah, lo estoy usando para que me guíe hacia la mujer y la hija del varón. ¿Necesitará el caballo o...? Vamos a estar el ritmo. Lo que yo os decía, las misiones estas del varón son muy raras. Pero originales, está bien, me gusta.
Don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
¿Dónde me lleva? ¿La casa esta? No, pasa de largo.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Caballos.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Aquí hay algo.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Algo rojo. La ropa de ellas.
They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Vale.
Wants to show me something more.
Joder, aquí hay enemigos. Ahora no, por favor. Estoy siguiendo al bicho raro este. Ese es nuevo, ese bicho no lo mata nunca. ¿Esperará, no? ¿O qué? Sí, se ha parado, se ha parado. Venga, vamos, te sigo. Vaya. ¡Ay, que explota, que explota! Joder, no me da cuenta.
Examine
No.
that
Bueno,
horse
no sé.
carcass.
A ver, coge. Venga, ya estoy con... No, joder, me bichos. El caballo este lo han dejado bonito también. Vale, voy a poner... Vale. Y hay más, ¿verdad? Sí, muchos más. Bueno, muchos más, por lo menos dos. Cuidado, 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 cuidado. Vale, ¿estás aquí parado por algo? Ah, es el caballo en el que huyeron. Hostia, es el caballo que huyeron, porque igual está muerta. A ver, ¿qué pasa? No,
What do
creo
we
que no.
have here?
A ver, empecemos por arriba, huesos.
Bones have been here a while.
Silla.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Costillas.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Vale. Patas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Cabeza.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Veamos.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Para lobos. A ver, nada. Bueno, como me espera el espíritu ese, no pasa nada. Más lobos. Hostia, me he quitado un montón con la señal de Queen del fuego. ¿Esta casa de quién es?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Cabaña del pescador. Se van a haber ido en barco, seguramente. Bueno, pues vamos a entrar a la cabaña.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
No sabemos nada.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Chiquilla, metió la pata. ¿Qué le ha ocurrido a la chica? ¿Se ha quedado contigo? No entiendo esa pregunta.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Vale.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
A ver, muerto.
Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Hostia, la mató el varón, ya verás. Huyó solo la chiquilla.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
A ver, ¿por qué las ayudas?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
No consiguió salvar a Lidiana, o sea, que estaba muerta. A ver, ¿qué pasó?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Bueno, a ver, gracias por la ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
O sea, posiblemente la madre esté muerta.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Bueno, tengo 2 posibles sitios a los que ir.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Y el bebé bonito vuelve a casita. Nivel 10, muy bien. Misión. Entonces, disponibles. Bueno, vamos a consultar la misión. Asuntos familiares. Ahora tengo que hacer una de estas dos. Hablo con ella antes de... o intento encontrarla antes de hablar con el varón. Yo creo que sí. A ver, mapa. Ay, no. A ver, uno está aquí, que es el de hablar con el varón, y el otro. Me marcaba 2 puntos el mapa. Ah, aquí en la ciudad está. Asuntos familiares. Muy bien. Bueno, me gustaría hablar con la muchacha antes de ir a hablar con el varón. Pues hablo con el varón, luego voy a hablar a la muchacha, luego igual tengo que hablar con el varón para decirle lo que pasa con la muchacha, pues no sé. Si se lo digo. A lo mejor prefiero que la chiquilla siga por su cuenta. Que este tío está más loco que... Pues nada, bueno, voy a cortar aquí a las orillas del lago este. Y dejamos el vídeo por hoy, viendo el amanecer. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo, donde continuaremos la historia de Tamara y su madre, a ver qué pasa al final. Bueno, la madre está muerta, seguro. Bueno, venga, pues gente, pues nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Venga, hasta otra.